سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran with reference to Mary, the mother of Jesus, وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَاكِ وَطَهَّرَكِ وَاصْطَفَاكِ عَلَى نِسَاءِ الْعَالَمِينَ. We know of the queens of paradise, the leading ladies of paradise, and we have multiple versions of who fits that particular bill and who does not. But the one person that we have no doubt about is that Mary, as mentioned in this verse, has this special status. Inna Allah astafaki wa tahharaki wastafaki. He says Allah has chosen you, purified you, and chosen you ala nisa'il alamin, above all other women on the face of this earth. Why this honor, this great honor, this prestige? Because she was asked to carry a load which would have destroyed any other human being. The only other person that comes to mind is Ismail alayhi salam, being asked to sacrifice himself in the name of Allah, sacrifice his life. Mary was being asked to sacrifice her respect, her honor. She was being asked to sacrifice her honor. It says Allah is going to have you impregnated, you will go through pregnancy, and you will give birth, all without the intervention of a male. Biologically, humanly impossible. How was Mary going to explain that to people around her? How was she going to protect her honor? And why was she being asked to make the sacrifice? Well, it goes back to Surah Al-Fatiha and the express message of Islam, which is Tawheed. And the fact that the previous bearers of this message, Christians and Jews, had received the message, propagated it, but along the way, some of that message lost its sharpness, its vigor, and its rectitude. So we find in Mary, for instance, that Mary is considered the mother of an illegitimate child. And that illegitimate child is Isa alayhi salam. And our own experience tells us if someone is impregnated, then obviously it's out of wedlock. And on the other hand, we have another group that says, because the child was born in that way, without the intervention of a male, therefore that child has a divine status. See that now? So we have the Christians on the one hand elevating Isa alayhi salam to the position of divinity, Ibn Allah, and we have the Jews on the other side relegating both Isa and his mother to being no more than people of loose morals. So along comes Mary. In the words of the Quran, after all, the role of the Quran was to create this alliance of Abrahamic religions. The idea of the Abrahamic religion is not peculiar, is not something that came to us from Christianity or Judaism. This even Christians and Jews will attest to. The idea of Abrahamic religions and the idea of the people of the book is inherently an Islamic idea. And it was predicated on the principle of an alliance of believers, those who all subscribe to the same message, that same Tawheed. Along the way it gets corrupted. Mary is asked to sacrifice her honor, and Allah then guarantees her that you are the queen of all people on the face of this earth. This is what gave her that honor. because of the massive sacrifice that she made. And she made it at that very, very young age. So when you look at these stories in the Quran about the biblical prophets, both the Old Testament and the New Testament, understand that this is an early effort on the part of Islam in the city of Medina to establish an alliance with people of the book so that the message of Tawheed could be spread to the rest of the world. We'll talk about the rest of